Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my Perfume Hacks 2020. So I did this video last year in 2019 and I think it did pretty well, and I think I was able to give you guys some kind of tips, some hacks that I personally do. So I wanted to come at you guys with another list, but this time I have 3 hacks and they are different from last year's video. And they're actually hacks that I use myself. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first perfume Let me start this again. My first perfume hack is actually one that I learned in Dubai. I learned from a local guy. He told me how to spray your perfume to get noticed by everyone. And let me tell you, if you haven't been to the UAE, more specifically Dubai, but anywhere in the UAE, there is something about the UAE that they are just obsessed with perfume. They are just obsessed with it. It's really in the culture, which I really love, obviously, because I travel there quite a lot. And I love it. It's you just go into anywhere. You go into Dubai Mall, you go to the mosque, you go to anywhere, literally anywhere. And you just get an overwhelming smell of fragrance, beautiful fragrance. Usually it's rose and oud. But my point is where to spray your perfume to get literally noticed by anyone. Leave the biggest scent trail that you can imagine. And yes, basically I learned the hacks of the locals. So I'm going to show you guys right now. I've got my favorite perfume, one of my favorite perfumes to use as an example, Rouge Malachite from Giorgio Armani. So I'm going to show you guys where to spray your perfume if you literally want to leave the biggest scent trail possible. So what the locals do is that they spray it actually on their clothes. When they're going on a date, or if they're doing something a little more intimate, then you can go ahead and spray it where I've done videos on, behind your ears, back of your neck, maybe one in your chest here, but that's totally up to you. But if you want to leave an intoxicating trail and you really want to leave a massive sillage of your fragrance, I'm going to show you guys right now. So they go on the clothes, 1, 2, 3. Same on the other arm. I'm not going to, well, I will spray it on actually. 1, 2, 3. And then they go all the way down the side of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're literally covered in your perfume. And the reason that they do that is because it's on the sides of your body, you're going to leave a trail here and a here. So that's why they spray it on their clothes like this. They even go crazier. You should see the way that the locals spray their perfume. It's something to be seen for sure. But I just wanted to tell you guys, and I've been doing it a lot recently, a lot, and it's probably one of my favorite ways to apply my perfume. But I also like to go ahead and spray 2 behind my ears and 1 behind my neck as well, and also in my hair. So that's kind of how I've been applying my perfume. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and all the way down your body, the sides of your body. So that is my first perfume hack. My second perfume hack is actually because a lot of people have been asking me how I travel with my fragrances. Obviously, I've been traveling quite a lot recently, and a lot of people are like, how does your fragrance not break? How does it not break in your suitcase? Your suitcase is getting thrown on the other side of the room. How does it not break? So I'm going to tell you guys my perfume hack for this. So I have a sneaker right here. This is probably my favorite hack actually ever that I've ever given you guys. So as you can imagine, perfume inside the sneaker, it's padded, it's secure, you can just throw it around, drop it, it's gonna be fine, totally. So this is my next perfume hack, is to, if you have sneakers in your suitcase, honestly just take some with you anyways, and put your perfumes inside. Now another thing that I do is wrap the perfume in my clothes, which, touch wood, I've never had a perfume incident of my perfume breaking when traveling. And you guys, I travel with a lot of perfume. More specifically, I travel back home with a lot of perfume, some very expensive perfumes that I really don't need to break. I love my clothes, but my perfume is my baby, so I like to wrap all of my perfumes in my clothes, and usually, touch wood, it's been fine every single time. So that is my next perfume hack, especially in the sneakers. This is the life hack that you guys are gonna thank me for the rest of your life. Chuck your perfume inside of your sneaker, even try and get 2 in there, and you're good to go. So that is my next perfume hack. So my final perfume hack is actually one that I started doing around the end of last year, and it changed my life actually. I have 2 perfumes here. One is, again, one of my favorite perfumes ever, Fragrance du Bois Oud Jeune Intense. And this right here is the Fragrance Du Bois oil for this fragrance. Now, I was never into oils before. I'm a little bit, I don't know, like I've just never really been into oils, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching my videos, some of you will be into oils, some of you will probably not even want to give it a second look, but tell me, like, trust me right now, if you layer an oil with your perfume, life-changing. One, it lasts longer because the fragrance, the liquid, actually grabs onto the oil. Two, the oil itself is the most pungent form of the fragrance. And three, the scent itself, when mixed with the oil, is just intoxicating. So your fragrance is going to last longer, it's going to project more, and the scent is going to be so incredibly strong. Trust me, if you do this, your fragrance, like I just said, it's going to last longer, it's going to be more intense, and it's going to smell intoxicating. So you guys know, again, if you watch me, Eau Jaune Intense is probably my favorite from Fragrance Du Bois, and the oil that they have that is the same scent as Eau Jaune Intense is called a seal. And you guys can actually see, if you look at it, I've used quite a lot of this. Like, you don't need anything when it comes to oil. You just dip it in your finger, apply it, and look how much I've already used of this. Like, I use this fragrance, this oil, all the time. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it, and then maybe you can go ahead and try it for yourself. So basically, I just open it, go like this with my finger, tip it upside down, apply the oil to behind my ear. I like to go behind each ear. Usually I dip it in again, behind each ear, and also in my cleavage, because your cleavage obviously warms up and etc. So basically I go ahead and apply the oil. Already that is intense. Like, already I can smell the fragrance all over me. Already that's very intense. I can smell it like so much. But then you go ahead and apply your fragrance. So I'm not going to go ahead and apply it, but I like to go here, here, behind the neck, in front of the chest, dun dun dun, down the arm, and you're good to go. So that is my third and final perfume hack, is mixing an oil with a fragrance. Now, I also want to say you don't necessarily have to get an oil that is the exact same scent as the perfume, but let's say you're wearing like Lancome's Oud Bouquet. If you find a nice like oud oil, or like maybe something a little spicy, or something with some rose, you can try. Like, honestly, it's like layering. You can try your own combinations, see what you like, just go ahead. So really with oils, like, try and find an oil that you like, and then try and find a fragrance in your collection that you feel like will mix well with it. But I personally mentioned the Seal oil because it is the exact same scent as Eau Jaune Intense, and j'adore. Like, I adore it. So yes, and by the way, this is the fragrance that I wore, like the combination, in Bali. I wore the oil mixed with the fragrance, and it's actually one of my boyfriend's favorite perfumes on me, which makes me so incredibly happy because it's my favorite perfume, as well as Armani. But yeah, that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed my Perfume Hacks 2020. I hope that you learned maybe something a little different. I feel like the sneaker hack and the clothing hack is a good one for you guys if you need to travel. I think it's a really good one. It'll keep your perfume safe, and yes. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.